All welcome to the Hippodrome here in the centre of London to announce July the 6th. The fight doesn't need any announcement from me. The guys don't need any introduction. It's a fight David wanted. Instant rematch. We had a plan A and a plan B. David wanted to stick to plan A, which was instant rematch. Tony was very hard to negotiate with this time, so he held most of the ace cards. But we finally got it done, and I thank the lawyers that were involved in it, and Tony's wife was harder to deal with than Don King. And the fight's on for July the 6th, so we'll just throw the floor open for questions.
Anybody?
I'll let Tony talk.
Yeah, don't everybody rush in at once. Come on, man, let's make it interesting. Somebody, say something.
I'll say something. I'll just put it out there that I'm thankful for this opportunity that I've been given by Frank, obviously, by everyone involved, the lawyers, and obviously Tony Thompson. You know, he didn't have to give me this opportunity to redeem myself, and you know, the show's called Redemption because that's what it is. I'm not out looking for revenge. You know, I'm not taking a losing a boxing fight personally because I would have done the same to Tony Thompson, given the chance. But you know, the better man on the night. This night is about me having the opportunity to redeem myself on a personal level and obviously for everyone else involved. So I'm thankful for the opportunity, and you know, I intend to do everything I can to take it with both hands.
Well, I think I agree with David and everything except for I did have to give him a rematch. It didn't have anything to do with Frank's pushy ass lawyers or you know, anything like that, or him dealing with my wife. You know, my wife looking out for me and us, so that doesn't need to be said. But I did have to give him a rematch. You know, that's competitors. You know, and for myself, really. You know, I ain't want to tell Frank and that. You know, everybody thinking I'm washed up, and the first fight was a fluke, and you know, which I thought. You know, I know. Dave was still really surprised he got beat by an old fat guy. Looked like he had a dozen donuts the same day of the fight. You know, you know, that hurts them, you know, and they still trying to figure it out, man. And we just sit back like, yeah, let's do it again, man, because I still know what I know. I haven't forgotten what I know. And I'm real anxious to see David's progress in the situation. You know, now it's like a chest injury, man. You figure out, hey man, maybe that old fat dude still knows something, man. Maybe he still got something. And then he got to come back with something. I heard he went and got him, you know, Lennox Lewis. And that's fine with me. I went and got me a B.B. Hudson. You know, my B.B. against your Lennox. I like my odds, baby. You know, we know some shit too. Right, B? We know some shit too, baby. Y'all see me now, my belly gone already. What I try to tell people is, yes, I was fat. I was never out of shape. I was sick. And I know everybody don't want to believe that, but as you get older in life, shit happens to your body. I can't help it. I just went and dealt with it. I did the best I can. Now I'm better. Now, you had the chance when I was almost vulnerable. And you got to see me. You know what I'm saying? And you got to see me. You got to see me. And I ain't talking about belly first this time. You got to see me now. So, you know, and as a competitor, I want that. I want it for me. I want it for David, because I still think the world of him. And I want it for y'all. You know, because now I get to make Liverpool a bunch of believers. You know, I know Liverpool ready to love me. I'm ready to love Liverpool. So, you know, let's get it on, baby. Let's go.
Okay, any questions?
David, for the sake of your career, did you think you had to take this fight?
No, I didn't have to, because a lot of fighters have lost fights and gone a different route from having a rematch. But it was, you know, the lesson that I was given in February, it hurt me deeply, you know, and it was a painful lesson to learn. And the only way I thought, well, I think I can, you know, put that wrong right would be to have a rematch with Tony Thompson and return the favour to him and beat him. And you know, I could have gone down the houses and fought a few low-level opposition, but I do believe that I'm the same fighter going into the first fight that I was getting out of the ring. because, you know, I've still got the same ability and still the same physical attributes. I've just got to use them and utilise them to my advantage more this time.
You mentioned lessons. What lessons have you learned? Have you watched the fight back?
No. And I don't believe I need to watch the fight back. I've seen it straight after, but since then I haven't watched the fight back because I know what's happened, I know where it went wrong. The lesson I learned is that I can't get in the ring thinking that I can just knock everyone over and walk through them, and I just literally have to turn up to win. And even though I didn't have that mentality going in, I think subconsciously somewhere, you know, you do start believing in the hype around you and everything that, you know, we were like a runaway train with the hype surrounding me, and the belief was going through the roof, I was going to do this and that, and the thought of losing a fight, I wasn't even contemplated. And then all of a sudden I was getting out the ring and I'd been beaten. And you know, it was a painful lesson, and one that if I don't become a better fighter because of it, then I think I'm in the wrong sport.
Is that what can happen sometimes when you perhaps have your sort of career or the next 18 months perhaps mapped out for you? You kind of forget what's in front of you.
Yeah, without a doubt. I mean, although you are focusing, and I did give Tony Thompson 100% and respect that I was aware of, but I think subconsciously you are thinking about different things and, you know, potential fights which are getting spoken about, and it all accumulates, and it somehow can help you switch off in a way.
Any more questions? Ed? No. All right, kids, thank you very much. Next part of the road show is Liverpool tomorrow morning. And this man wants to play golf, anyone wants to play golf.
Yeah, anybody want to come play some golf? Come on out, man. I can't play, so you don't have to worry about it.